Also guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Creative Ache. In this video we're going to create a social media flyer. So in just some few minutes I want just to explain how social media flyers are created. Also I have a surprise at the end of the video, but let's leave that aside and move forward. Now this is my file setting. I'm going with 1080 pixels as my size. 1080. This is not 1080. 1080. So 1080. So the resolution is set to 300 and it's pixels. The background is white, the RGB color and stuff like that. So click create. Now this is our file format. Now it's a social media flyer, so it's particularly for Instagram, and I wanted to make is a happy kind of flyer that conveys a happy feeling of, let's say it's weekend, so they are going for a weekend and they want to like enjoy what the weekend has to offer for that day. So now they want us to create something that conveys a happy mood. We're not going to be using any logo, we're not going to be using any brand guide or so. We're just going to create our own from scratch. Now let's import our image. I have an image in mind that I want to use, so this is the image. This is the image we are going to use. As you can see, the guy is looking very happy. I got this image from Free Pick. I'm sorry I can't get the link, but if you want to follow along, you can also get the file of this particular project in the link under the description, under this video. Sorry, the link under this video. So now in creating social media designs, a lot of people see it as something that looks very hard. It's just something that is simple. Once you know the goal of what that design is all about, you'll be able to achieve that. Now the goal is to convey an happy feeling that portrays workers being happy that they are going for weekend. Now that's the image we got. So what we'll do is, since we don't have a logo and a particular set of brand guide we should follow, we're going to work freely. Now in creating designs, people complain about their colors. This is the quickest idea that I give. Number one, pick the color of the subject, the color of this particular image. Start with the image. If you don't know what to do, if you're using a vector background, go with the colors that roll with the vector. If you are giving a social media project from a brand, that is a different case because you have a color to follow. But in this case we don't have colors to follow, so we are going to follow the color of this particular subject. Now what should we do? Go to your eyedropper tool and then pick the color at the cap, create a new layer and go to your brush, set your brush to something thick and then paste one here. Then click the color of his coat, click the darker color also, which is here. Let's bring this guy down a bit, bring him here. Then go to your color layer here, paste. Now we have one more, which is the orange here, and then pick, and the lighter one, which is the last one, pick. And there's one more here, sorry. There's one more here, yeah, and also one more, which is the skin color. We have many colors to choose from, and one more from light skin, as you can see. So we have diverse colors. So now for us to make it simple, there's a color principle on every design we should create, which is like 60%, 40%, 60%, 40%, 70%, 30%, or 60%, 20%, 20%. That means you have to use 60% of the main color, 20% of the minor, and then 10%. So that's the principle I'm going to use here now. So for this principle, I'm going to use these three colors here, this lemon green and this purple, light purple and dark one. So let's cut that particular color away. Cut, and then delete the rest. We don't need the rest. So name this layer color. Now let's start with the major color. Go to your eyedropper tool here and then click on the major color here. Now come to the background here and then create a new layer. Then go to your fill tool, go to the paint bucket tool and then click here. Now we have our color here and name it background color, and then let's come over to this color. Go to your eyedropper tool and then pick this color. I want to make the background a gradient background. Now we've picked this color. This is your color color, foreground color and background color here. Switch it by pressing this arrow and then click on this color. Click on the background color and click OK. Now it will give us the two light and dark colors. Let me turn off the background so you can see these two colors. It will give us here. So let's turn on the background back and then go to our gradient tool and then drag from here to this place. Now since the darker gradient is here, let's bring the darker gradient here and the lighter gradient here. So click here, right click and then click flip vertical, right click again and then click flip horizontal and press enter. Now we have this and it's looking very nice. Now for us to move further, right click and then convert this to smart object and then go to your filter. One thing I like about filter is the fact that I like using noise. It makes my flyer looks real and clean and sharp. So go to your noise and then go to add noise and set your noise value to 11 and then click OK and come like this. I still feel it's too much. Let's Ctrl Z, go to your noise and then set your noise to like 9. No, let's set it to 6. Yeah, 6 is okay. Now go to your image where you have this image here, increase the image to something like this and then press enter. Now double click on the image. Let's create a shadow for the image. Go to blending options, right click and then go to blending options if you cannot double click, and then go to your drop shadow here. Let's reset our drop shadow. Now uncheck this use global light, uncheck it, increase your opacity to 75 and then your angle to 47 and then increase your distance to about 50 and then don't touch the spread, increase the size. The moment you begin to increase the size, I don't have a specific number, but the more I increase it and I see that it's okay for me, I will be good. So let's put 200. I think 200 is too much. Let's put 190 and then increase the distance a bit. Let's make the shadow look real. So the distance should be about 130. No, 130 is too much. 125 exactly. So let's go back. I'm sorry that I pressed enter. So now this is our distance. Now let's increase our noise a bit to like 5 so that it will blend with the background that is real. Or let's put it at 4 because it's too much. Now press OK. Now we have here, we are making the guy look real now. The background is real. The guy is looking happy. The colors are blending. Now what do we have next? Note that black and white are neutral colors. You can use them anytime. We can even choose to use the background white, but I intentionally said let's use this particular color. Now let's move to our text. Let's introduce a white color. Click on this foreground color and then take it to white and then press OK. and then we move to our font. Press T on your keyboard. Press T on your keyboard to get your text to and your font, and I'm using monument font, so, and it's the regular. So if you want to get, like I said, if you want to get this file, is under the video in the link in this description of the video. So now let's turn off our color and then type, let's say, weekend vibe. Weekend. Press Ctrl J to duplicate and then bring your text beneath and then type vibe. Weekend vibes. Now this font has two variants. One is the regular, one is the ultra bold. So I'll use the ultra bold for the vibes. So this is the vibes. Let me set my kerning is -20. I'm coming. Yeah, so what I'm doing here right now is the fact that I don't like my text to have too much space in between. So what I do is I come to the character under the window here, and then it gives me this this window here. Now this V and A means the kerning, how far from each other do you want the text to be, or how near do you want them to be. So I'm using -20. So let's reduce this to like -10 because the vibes is looking a bit awkward. So now it's okay like this. Let's zoom out and see what we are doing. Now we already have this weekend vibes as. Now you can see that the caption and the image, they roll with each other. Why? Because it seems like the guy is just coming from work and is happy that he's just coming from work. Now you can still style this up a bit. Let's try. Make sure your vibes text is selected. Hold Control your keyboard or Command on your keyboard and then click weekend, and then go to your move tool and then align to the left. I think it's not right. Let's try align to the right. It's not right. I think we align to the center. That's the best. Yeah. Now we can choose to stop here if we want to. Let's increase it a bit, but I don't want to. Now let's go under this guy's layer, this guy's image layer here. Create a new layer and then go back to our color, turn on the color layer, and then go to your eyedropper tool and then click this color. Then go to your shapes tool, your ellipse tool, and then hold shift and drag, and then bring it, go to your move tool and bring it somewhere like this. Go to your color layer and then turn it off. Now we can also add some more shapes and make it look nice. You see that ellipse tool at the back of the guy made the image also pop out. You can also duplicate and then bring the duplicated version at the top and then reduce it something like this. Let's see if we can change the text color also. Click on the weekend and then click on the color and then pick this particular color. Is it nice? It is nice, but I would prefer if it's that white because the white looks more. I think it is nice. It's nice. It's very nice. Let's see. Yeah. Or no. Let's use the white and then click OK. Now this is what we'll do. Make sure your weekend is selected. Click on your vibes and then press Ctrl G to group and type it weekend vibes to save the group. Now duplicate your group and then go to your fill, set your fill to 0 and then bring the duplicated version of the text in the group layer, bring it under it and then go to your move tool, press your down arrow key, bring the text down. Let me show you. Bring the text down and then move it to the side like this. Now go to your blending options, and then click stroke. Set your stroke value to 2, and then set your stroke color to this particular green that we're using, and then click OK, and then click OK. Now zoom out. You can also adjust this. Use your arrow tool to adjust it. I'm moving mine up a bit and then by the side. Now let's zoom out. Now this is how to create a simple, minimal social media flyer. We can also add, it's a demo social media flyer, so we can just add the social media handle at the bottom. Let's say the handle is like at creative underscore chair, and we will not use the same fonts we use for the header. We're going to use fonts like Montserrat. Let's say semi-bold. Yeah, semi-bold, and then set this font size to like 16. I think 16 is too big. 12. Yeah, I think 12 is also still big, but let's reduce it a bit. And just put the Instagram handle there. And let's take, for example, the social media brand has a website, and let's duplicate. Press Ctrl J to duplicate, and then you can write your website, www.yourwebsite.com. You can also still reduce the text because they are big. Let's bring them down to, let's say 5. Yeah, it's okay like this, and then move it somewhere else. Yeah, we're done. So this is how we can create social media flyers that are simple and minimal. So the surprise that I talked about earlier in this video, I have a course on how to create social media designs. It's a full-time course. It's a video course that can guide you on the strategy points on how you can create designs from scratch. It can guide you on how you can get your clients to pay for your social media design, how to price, how to talk to your clients, how to define and create templates for your clients when creating their social media designs. It's a course, a full course that has also PSD templates, stock images and stuff like that will help you create great social media designs. If you want to know more about this course, click the link under this video to know more. If you want to purchase it, is $62 in the main price and $25 as its pre-order price. So you can choose whichever one that you want to use, whichever one you want to pay for. Sorry. So whichever one you want to pay for. The course will launch on the 28th of August this month. So please, if you want to get yours, click the link under this video for more. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do hit the like button so more people can see this video. If this video has helped you, let me know in the comment. If you want to see more tutorials like this, let me know in the comment. Till then, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.